Okay, so hello everyone. My laptop recently got fixed, which is really cool, and it's been a tiring few weeks to fix it, and I've been like stressful, and it also like wastes a lot of money since I need. Yeah, it'll probably become a stressful week for the upcoming. However, yes, we can finally manage go back to playing games, such as this one, Down Memory Lane, developed by Mary, who have developed a lot of games, which I recently haven't got the chance to play because I just didn't get chance to play shits. Let's see. What's the most recent one that I've played for Mary? I remember. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'll play Hydrangea. One last story. I don't remember if I played Divorce Chat Room. I don't remember if I play. Yeah, I think not. Hydrangea is definitely yes. Memostres San Hodoses. I think I played, but I didn't publish it because I also didn't get the chance to do. There's a lot of stuff happening in my life, so yeah. Yes, we are here to play this game. This game is developed for the Road Trip Game Jam at least 38 days ago, and so it's been over a month since this game is published, and we are here to play it. Yes, Down Memory Lane. Chapter 1. Does that say dingo or dinner? I assume that says dinner. That day, my quiet routine took a sharp detour. What was supposed to be a simple road trip turned into something else entirely. Can we speed up the text a little? What? What the fuck? Why is it so accurate? I need to. What? I need to be on top of the exact text of the exact letter. My cursor needs to be on top of the exact letter to press it. Oh my god, that feels so weird. Text bit. I don't remember lane. Canadian? Wait, is this a Canadian game? Huh. Memories I took a left behind long past their expiration date started creeping back little by little with each passing mile. They steered. God, it feels so weird. What the hell? We need to press the... Yeah, you can see the gap. What the fuck? If I could go back, would I do anything differently? Yes, sure. Wait, hold on. Maybe this bit? Maybe that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oof. Almost nodded off there for a second. Charlie, you are not supposed to be nodding off when driving. Gotta turn that radio up. Charlie, you can see it in the... What do you call it? Postcard? Stamp? The stamp, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. You can call me Charlie. I live alone and I turned 23 a month ago. You have a car? I don't have one. I'm so fucked, aren't I? This old noisy thing I'm driving is my trusty camper fan, Vonnie. I bought him for cheap with my very first paychecks ages ago. You get paycheck? I'm in pain. My work as a photographer takes me all around the state. You got to travel all around the state? So I'm used to traveling for hours by myself. It's amazing. If I take the 104, I can get the shortcut near the rest area. So proud of you, Charlie. Once you get used to it, talking to yourself isn't that weird. You're making me self-aware right now. Yes, it's not that weird. I'm totally not talking to myself. Look here. I don't particularly love traveling or taking photos for that matter. I do what's needed to put a warm meal on my table and pay my bills. So true. I'll also do that if I can. Because no jobs wants me apparently. By the way, if you want to hire me to voice some things, I'll do it. Like, yeah. Or maybe to edit some videos, I'll do it as well. Like, you can hire me for dirt chip and I'll do it because I need money. I'll be so real for you with that. But nobody wants to hire me, so pain. And I try to apply to some jobs at restaurants or anything. No. They said no. Unfortunately. This trip I'm taking right now is the first time in a long while that Bonnie and I are out for more than just business. Don't give up on me now, Bonnie. I've lost count of how many times I patch up this engine and those tires. Bonnie won't live to see next year, I don't think. Oh no, Bonnie, rip. But as long as I have somewhere to go, we'll stay on the road. We're partners. The road is my second home. As the new song plays on the radio and as the tune start to bop my head to, I recognize the sign pointing to my next destination. A lot of people who owns cars seems to name their cars. I don't really understand that part. I guess they don't have a car. Which is interesting because I know some of my friends that has cars and names their car. Do all of my friends have cars? I should probably ask them that. Like, do they all have cars and they name them? The city that's coming up has a restaurant that lets me take food for the road for a good price. I'll stop by when I'm heading this direction. Everything I eat from there is delicious. My stomach been rumbling since my GPS notified me it was coming up next. Our mini fridge is gonna get stocked. Let's go. Open the funniest window and yell at the sky. You sure that's a good idea? You know, like a little bit of flies or something will get in your mouth. There are a few cars on the road with me so no one can hear. I love it. There's something freeing about being able to do this. I turn the radio volumes up and keep driving. It's just the horizon ahead and the music blasting. I'm only a few hours into this road trip. The adventure's just begun. The background is like a looping video. That's silly. Down memory lane. Road trip, road trip, road trip. No? Yes? Road trip, road trip. That's kinda awkward without me. Why is it so dark? Is this a horror game? Are we going to die? We are going to die, aren't we? Oh god, pray. Pray to the car deity. Yawn. Oh, it's so dark. You sure you don't want to turn the lights on? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be lights even... No? The sky's gone dark and so has my energy. 7 hours behind the wheel has taken its toll and I'm running on fumes literally and figuratively. Vanigas gauge is dipping low and the next rest stop is still an hour away. The radio is my lifeline right now, the only thing keeping my eyelids from staying shut. If I close them for too long, even for a second, I might not open them again until it's too late. My eyes wander to the side of the road, and that's when I spot her. A figure. A girl. You know, Charlie, you don't have the ability to hear the ominous sound of doom coming from your surroundings, but I will say this is a bad idea. Or maybe it's not. We'll see. You're a girl, you know, you never know. Like, maybe some good things can happen. Maybe you'll get stabbed, which is a good thing for some people. Sitting by the side of the highway, her thumbs out. Wait, what? She's barely visible under a faint flickering glow of a single street light. I used to have to guess without thinking, my pulse quickening as the fan slow. Something about her person feels off, yet I can look away. That's amazing of you. That's really amazing of you. We are going to die. I glance at the dashboard, debating. It's late, I'm tired. This stretch of road is deserted. But then again, she looks young, maybe even scared. It's not safe for her out here either. It's not safe for you out here either. Are those blots? Are those blots in your hand? I'm just gonna ask that. I slow down and open my window as Bonnie comes to a stop. The girl approaches me and I notice she's wearing a school uniform. What the hell are you doing here at this hour? The girl blinks. All she has in her hands is a school bag. It's a school bag, right? I don't trust this at all. My eyes flickers over her uniform again. The design is familiar. Too familiar. But it can be. My hometown's hours away. She couldn't possibly have gotten all the way here. I mean, you did get the way here, so... The expression is cool. I need a ride. She speaks, her gaze unchanging in spite of my visible confusion. How old are you? It's unsafe to be out here, you know. I know. Her tone is firm and cold, betraying nary an emotion. She doesn't answer my question. I look around. No passing cars and the nearest town is miles away. Then looking down, I realize the sight of girls' shoes. Can we see the shoes? No. I thought you have short legs, so we can see the shoes. Did you walk out here? Worn, tattered, barely holding together, dirt cake on the soles. She doesn't respond. Her gaze drifts to the horizon as if searching for something out there in the darkness. My hands gripping the steering wheel tighter. Something's not right. This is going into a direction that I didn't think it would be going. And I love the sounds. The girl needs help. Why is she alone? And it reminds me of something. I cannot remember what. Are you okay? I need a ride. Where are you heading? She says the name of a large city I'm familiar with, but only by name. That's ages away. You can drop me off at the next stop. I just need a ride there. There's no way I can leave her. I know I could get in trouble. She's a minor. There must be a zillion people looking for her right now. Last thing I need is to get involved in legal bullshit, but I can possibly leave this kid alone in the dark. She's just a girl. She needs someone to save her from whatever she's gotten into. Anyone could come up to her in the middle of the night, claim to have good intentions, and do something terrible. She needs help. She needs someone. Okay, get in. Girl nuts, not even getting her desired right is enough to make her smile or show any kind of emotion. I opened the van's door for her and motioned her to stay next to mine. You sure that's a good idea? The kid sits down and fastens the seatbelt. She puts the school bag on her lap. Okay, see, there's no seatbelt on the back. Can we zoom in? I don't remember. Did I saw something on the top left? No, probably just my. This is terrifying. Those are bags of cookies. Canadian stuff on the shelves because Canadians, yes. Sponge. Oh god, not the sponge. Freaking is the sponge everywhere. Plushies on the bed. I'm not sure what plushies that is. I turn on the van's light. It flickered on as I examined her uniform more closely. There's no mistaking it. It's the exact same uniform. Let me see you. It hasn't been changed for the last half decade from the ribbon to the skirt, it's identical. Even the school bag I recognized from the school store, it's that same emblem and the red accent. Are we going? She noticed my gaze and covers herself with the school bag. I don't want to be misunderstood, this is just a huge shock. The last place I expect to find someone from that school is in the middle of one of my trips. I start running up and resume driving, and at the very least I want to get her away from this dangerous spot. Ooh, interesting. The next... It might go with silence for you, but it goes with ominous sounds of disasters for me. The next few minutes go by in silence. I'm waiting for her to speak, introduce herself, ask me for me to turn off the lights, anything. I thought this was supposed to be, wholesome. I'd be fine with an alias. I don't need to explain her to explain why she's headed to the other side of the country on foot either. After all, the girl is a runaway. If she's running away from bad home, an evil boyfriend, or that terrible school, I don't know. So it is a terrible school. I wish I could say things back in my hometown have changed since I left and never turned back, but it will be a lie. All I hear is that nothing changed. While I drive at it, I try to think of what I should do when I reach the rest stop. Look her up online, see if there's any missing kids around my hometown. Should I call the police? CPS? If Lottie were here, she'd know just what to do. Who's Lottie? I'm not smart like her. I can fix up my van and run a marathon. That's crazy. But I definitely don't know how to handle a conversation with child ran away. What would Lottie do? What did she do back then when it was me? I ponder some more and decide on a line of action. Do we get choices? Oh, okay. My name's Charlie. I'm 23 years old. I'm on the road because I'm heading to my girlfriend's place, Lottie's. I wait for the girl to respond. That was kind of lame, but it's also kind of the truth. Kinda. It's not lame. It's not lame at all. It's complicated. This morning she called me saying she wanted to see me. I was so happy. I got on my van and started driving. We haven't seen each other since high school, so I'm really excited to see her again. I'll be on the road for quite some time. Haha. Oh man, what have I gotten myself into? But I'll be worth it. Let me pause here and because I want to take a screenshot of the game for a bit and just ask the developer because what the fuck is happening? Okay, everyone. So this is our lesson to check out the description before playing instead of just seeing the visuals and go be like, woohoo! It's a psychological horror. This is going to be interesting. It's by forming connection, right? I have to show vulnerability so she can do it herself too. Showing my vulnerability by start rolling on the ground and showing my belly and start panting like a dog. Woof woof. I'm having psychic damage from saying those. Give me a moment of break, please. I'll be right. Hello, okay, I'm back. Yes. It's fine, nothing is wrong. I think that's what Lottie will do. It worked for me that time. I'm not as good as she is, but I can give it a try. The girl turns to me and opens her mouth. She speaks for the first time since I started driving. Loser. Loser. Haha, loser. Got him. What? You're going on a cross-country road trip to see a girl who hasn't bothered to make the same trip since you were in school? I stammered. I wasn't expecting the response. I mean, she's been busy. We both have been. It's been tough. I mean, you're like, it's either gonna be one of them that does it, right? Could argue the same when she does it. I mean, it could be argued the same. Charlie, why are you doing that since high school as well? So all it took was one phone call and you were out. This is at least 1 week of your life you're never getting back. Huh, yeah, you're such a loser. That's... what the hell? I didn't expect these answers. Wait, what was that? I swear I saw red text. Oh, yeah, there's just those texts being read. Hey, I'm the one to save you, you know? You should be nicer. Save her from what exactly? She's just a kid, I know, but I can listen to her talking about me and Lottie like that. It stings. Save me? So if you get a safer complex in addition to being a loser? Oof. What's wrong with this kid? You know I'm right, that's why you're so bothered. Patience, Charlie, patience. It's just like you and Lottie when you were younger. You've got her role now, but the same. I'll then say that to the person who's driving this very vehicle, just saying. Now you're playing with the threat, hmm? I tried to sound humorous and tried to keep my tone light, but I can hate the annoyance and slight anger turning to bubble out. And what are you going to do? Kick me out in the middle of the road? One hell of a story to tell your girlfriend when you get there. I abandoned a lost kid in the dark. That's gonna earn you lots of brownie points. I've run out of patience. Goodbye, child. What's your name? Jane Doe. Sure it is. Sure. Ask what you can do for... choices. Choices. Well, let's see. I'm reading the description of the game. Okay, so apparently there's 2 endings. Yes? Am I wrong? There's 2 endings. Yes, I assume so. Oh, there's actually a content warning. Holy hell, I didn't see it. That's a lot. Interesting. 4 chapters? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's continue. That's what I can do for her. Tell her what she needs to do. 4 chapters and there's 2 ending. That's gonna be rough. That's what I can do. So tell me what I can do for you, Jane. I want to help you. You can shut the fuck up and drive. I grab the steering wheel and grit my teeth. I've got to control myself. She's a terrible personality, but she's just a kid. She's just a lost kid who needs an adult help. So just not talking. I know you're scared, but there's a way out of whatever trouble you're in. I know people you can talk to. I can help her. I know I can. I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes you cannot help her. And professionals, people with more experience, can help her. And you should try to direct her to them instead of trying to do it yourself. You know? As much as I complained about them when I was around her age, the adult who gave a crap about me changed everything. Not being seen by the people who should be looking out for you is painful, it's lonely, and it makes you want to lash out a few helping hands. Okay, now I can understand your points of view. People being there, just caring for you, it helps a lot as well. Yeah. This girl going through that too, which is why she's acting out. Is she? Is she? We are immediately just jumping to assumption that she is going through the same thing as you. However, what you say is true back then with the people caring about the other people. Things really help, but does the same thing happens to her? I know that I do, but you gotta ride somewhere. Someone expecting you. She doesn't answer right away. Her gaze drifting back out in the window. Leave me alone. Okay, Jane. Let me enable a window project. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, that's weird. Pause. Okay, so yes, I'm back. I was just saying some stuff. Leave me alone. It's frustrating. I want to keep digging and digging until she drops the egg and tells me what's wrong so I can fix whatever it is. Very interesting line of folks you're having here. I'm a fixer, I can do that. I'm good at it. Are you? There's the rest area. So then take a turn. You both are an interesting case. We're gonna spend the night here and get funny some fuel. I almost asked if she's okay with that, but the petty part of me doesn't want to know her opinion. You named a fan? Why do you look so excited about that? Fascinating. I found a parking spot in Mini Vervani. Yeah, this is Bonnie. We're partners, been together for a long time. I work as a photographer, so I drive around often and... Big loser. Shut up. Patience, patience, patience. Nuh-uh, you're the loser. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. We spent the night at the rest area. I had funny. It's a fucking Canadian moose. I thought it was like that fucking bear. We need the poo. I get Vonnie all the fuel he needed and bought more water. Vonnie got one big bed and couch, and I have a complex sleeping bag in case someone needs to sleep on the floor so we don't have to waste money on a motel. That's so amazing, actually. For breakfast, I opened a box of cereal. I heard to Jane, of course. She looked at it with disgust, but once I lied that I didn't have any other food, she accepted it and ate it all. We haven't spoken much at all since yesterday night. I greeted her good morning, but she ignored me. Oh wait, those aren't bloods in your hands, those are freckles. My bad. She slept on the couch, still in her uniform, holding onto her bag. It's a miracle she didn't give me a stinky eye about the couch. Gonna brush my teeth. Jane doesn't respond. If you need a toothbrush, you can buy them in the pharmacy. She opens her book bag, takes a look inside, and shifts her gaze up to me. I dig inside my pockets and hand her some old crumpled bills, then I point at a pair of rubber slippers near the entrance. You're gonna need to change your... Fine. She puts on my slippers, not even a thank you from her. What was I expecting? Jane left the van without another word. I followed her with my eyes, making sure she was headed to the rest area pharmacy. By the time I had finished brushing my teeth and checking if Bonnie all ready to go, she had returned with a plastic bag. I waited for her to finish her business in the bathroom before starting the fan up again. We got back on the road, yeah. Apart from the radio and funny usual noises, there's nothing else to hear. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Every exchange I had with Jane while in the seat had led to another insult or snarky remark. I'm close to snapping back at her. Oh no. I'm gonna channel my inner Lottie. Patience, understanding, and beautiful hair. You're gonna say it, but I was just like... slap at my hair. On to her and see her already. All I have is selfies she sent me over the years and pictures on her social media. It's been so long since I last touched her. Oh, she must still smell really good on her skin. Thank you for revealing your kink to us. I hate the song. Okay, cool. Jane turns out ready taking me out of my daydream. Hey, I was like trying to good about my girlfriend. How dare you? I'm losing it. My van, my music. I turn the radio back on. She turns it off, rolling her eyes. I turn it back on, fuming. I'm not giving you money if you keep that up. That quiets her down. Money's an issue for her. What are you thinking going hitchhiking with the cash, or did she waste it all already? Jane shrugs. I forgot. My mouth hangs open. What do you mean you forgot? You left home, walked on foot for God knows how many miles, and just forgot to bring money? I mean, that sounds reasonable. Not reasonable. What's the word for it? Possible to happen. The concern overpowers the annoyance now. What's wrong with this kid? What kind of situation is running away from that money could be lasting in her mind? What did you bring then? Do you have clothes? No. No? I'll buy them in the city. With what money? Jane paused, widening her eyes. I thought you said you'll give me money. I caught her off guard. She really hadn't stopped to consider that logic. That's... I don't need clothes anyway. You need clothes. That does it. Jane doesn't have any idea of what she's doing, yeah? When I ran away from home, one of the homes I had a whole plan of an itinerary I came up with carefully over months of planning. Is she careless or impulsive? Either way, it's gonna end terribly if she doesn't have an adult supervision. Jeez, kid, what are you gonna do when I drop you off? Find another ride. But you don't know what kind of person will pick you up. Not everyone's gonna be like me. I'll only get in if the driver's a woman. Still dangerous. Anything could happen out there. It's not a game, you know. You know what? Give me your number. You can call me if you get in trouble. I don't have a phone. Figures. She wouldn't want to get tracked. Again, that shows the lack of preparation. A cheap burner phone will solve this issue. Are you an expert? Why are you criticizing someone who's running away from home? You're acting like a super. You're acting like a super runaway from home champion, and you criticize people about it. Damn. Well, let's just not being an ass anymore. Turning to not give her cash really work. But it's not what Lottie would have done. She would find a way to connect with Jen and help her. I don't know what else I can do, but I'm gonna keep trying. I have to help this girl. After an hour or so driving with her, the bus highway just off one of the major cities around the state. There's a ball of cars as far as the eye can see. We're not moving much for the next half hour. I take the opportunity to grab some cleaning spray from the glove compartment and wipe up Bonnie's dashboard. Jane follows my hand's movement, raising an eyebrow. Never touched the van. Well, yes. Of course, Von is my pride and joy. Loser. He might be an old bucket of balls, but he's part of the family. He needs good upkeeping. I chuckle, trying to lighten the mood, but Jane's expression doesn't change. She just watches me. Oops, I can just skip that. Her eyes slightly narrow. The traffic ahead inches forward, but it's obvious we won't be moving at any real speed for a while. Jane's still in a bad mood. It's awkward, but she started the conversation, so I could give this a try. Is there anything you like a lot? A hobby or something you own? Like me and all funny here? Murders. She nods as if she just mentioned something normal like gardening or reading. I like reading about them, the details, the motives, how people think they can get away with it. Very interesting. You ever wonder what makes someone snap? What pushes them over the edge? Everyone had a breaking point. Even you. Especially me. Now that I think about it, I read a comic some time ago about a guy who picks up a teenage hitchhiker and it turns out the kid had murdered their lover and was keeping his head in a bag. He was hitchhiking to run away from the cops. Cool. My voice shakes and I'm so dry. I'm really bad with horror and spooky things. But that's just fiction. It wouldn't happen in real life. It wouldn't. Yeah. Yep. You know those fictions sometimes are based on real life situation, right? I'm obviously joking, you big baby. Right, it's a joke. I knew, I was just playing along, haha. I still get chills. I wanna ask her anything else. She mess with me more now that she knows my weakness. I drove for another 3 hours. Around this area, there's a really good roadside dinner. I'm craving their pancakes real bad. Jane's still silent, but I don't think she'll complain. I look up disappearance around my hometown last night, but I didn't find anything that matched Jane's description. I need to get this girl somewhere safe, and I know home could be the least safe place a runaway could go to. Part of me wonders, and I felt guilty for it, if Jane didn't simply leave home on a whim. Jane. What if this is like a tantrum? Tantrum? Her boyfriend cheated on her, so she ran off, went badly on a test, so time to disappear. I feel awful for considering that, but all Jane given me so far is attitude and rudeness characteristic of a spoiled teenager. I'll try to keep her safe. I will. She doesn't have anyone else nearby who's looking out for her. If she had any before, she drove them away. Much like I did before Lottie. We should stop to eat something. I didn't think well with an empty stomach. You up for some pancakes, kids? Don't call me kid, and I don't want pancakes. What do you want then? What's your favorite food? Waffle? Fried locust. Oh, okay, fried locust it is. No food for you. What? I'm obviously joking. Oh, right, haha. I don't get her sense of humor at all. Am I just old? Yes, you're just old. Is this how teens nowadays jokes around? Wait, you're fucking 23. What? What's wrong with me? We're gonna stop by for some good food then. Wait, what? What is it? Roll smack. Maybe I just misclicked. We're gonna stop by for some good food then. Whatever. I said the GPS to our destination. If I call you old, I'm fucking... What? God damn it, that's a self-damage. Everything's meaningless anyway. The GPS shows about 20 minutes to the nearest diner. I back into the seat. The hum of one engine, a welcome coming in on this quite stretches of road. Come on, don't say that. No, leave me alone. Nothing matters. I don't know what to say. Thing, what's an easy topic? Food? Food's good. We're eating pancakes then. Ask her what she wants to eat. Come on, pancakes. Pancakes it is. I said I didn't want pancakes. We're having pancakes. I hate you. You said nothing matters. What do I do, Lottie? Ooh, old memories. Down the memory lane. Are you listening to me, Charlotte? This is important. The teacher said you need to take part in our volunteer project. Shut up. I don't want to. Leave me alone. Lottie, are you? Charlotte. Charlotte. See. And it's Charlie, not Charlotte. Sorry, Charlie. Listen, you understand this is important? You're going to lose your scholarship if you don't do this. Lottie, I don't give a shit. I had this stupid school. Leave me alone. Do you think I like pestering you? The teacher chose me because our names are right next to each other in roll call. They are? You don't even know my name. I'm also Charlotte. How do your friends now so you can call me Lottie? Come on, let me show you the community we're volunteering at. We're not friends. I don't like you. And I don't want to be a volunteer. Why not? Are you in a bad mood? Whatever, I hate this school, I hate this uniform. Hey, helping out others always cheer me up when I'm having a bad day. It might work for you too. No way, I said leave me alone. When you help someone in need, it helps you too. Our club room is right over there. Come here. Stop dragging me, ugh. It's going to be fulfilling and you'll love it, I promise. Hey! Come on, Charlie, school can be fun. Let me go. They're having fun. That might be it. Yeah, that might work. Blood always know what to do. You jump scared me. Here we are, not exactly gourmet, but trust me, they've got the best pancakes in the state. I parked near the cafe, switching off on his engine. The neon sign flickers a little. There's other things other than pancake you can eat there, definitely. I glance over at Jane. She's still sitting stiffly in her seat, her eyes getting glary as if expecting something. A moose, suddenly appearing out of nowhere. This is Canada, after all. You ready to go in? She hesitates, the nuts one, unbuckling her seatbelt. We step out in the cool evening air, and I stretch my arms, feeling the sameness of hours on the road finally losing up. Ah, yes, can you feel stretch? Perk, perk. As we walk towards the entrance, I notice Jane lingering a step behind me. Fascinating, Jane. Jane is probably like just checking around the whole area. I put on a decisive, confident smile and look at her. Let's find some people to help. By the way, I know you have a fucking butch aura or something. You're so awesome, okay? Like if you're a trans mask, that's really amazing as well. Before that, like if you're a butch, that's also amazing. What? That memory that just came back to me that first time I met Lottie all these years ago gave me an idea. When I joined the volunteering group, I felt like my life was worth something. Sure, I hated it at first, but learning that I could do something good with my life, as messed up as it was, really did wonders in changing my worldview. That's what Jane needs. It'll cheer her up. Plus, volunteering builds character, and other pros I can remember right now, it's just a good thing. Helping others makes you feel good. Let's go inside and see if anyone needs any help. Are you shitting me? I'm not wasting my time with your shenanigans. This feels like one of those NPC quests. I give her a thumbs up. Come on, don't be like that. It'll be fun. She crosses her arms, looking at me like I've lost my mind. Fun? You've got a weird definition of fun. I shrug, keeping a smile plastered on my face. I know she's just being stubborn. Jane's a tough shell to crack, but once she sees what I'm trying to do, she'll come around. Just like I did. I'm so ashamed of how rebellious and moody I used to be before Lottie helped me. Jane's in that age too, so I get it. Are you sure? You'll see. Give it a chance. Besides, it's not like you have anything better to do, right? Jane huffs, rolling her eyes. I could be doing little anything else. I'll stay in the van. Okay, shit. Spectre Vonnie and tries to open the door. The door's locked. No, 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 no. Oh shit, I cannot roll back. But it doesn't open. Give me the key. Nope. Give me the key. My van, my rules. Jen glares at me, how not stretch, but I just shake my head and slip the key into my pocket. You're stuck with me, like it or not. She grunts dramatically, leaning against the van with a scowl. I hate you. So what are you going to do here alone? There's a pause and I can see the flicker of indecision across her face. Got her. If it's boring, I'm leaving and I'm blaming you. Deal. I grab her by the wrist before she can change her mind, pulling her along towards the building. How nostalgic. This is going to be good for her, I can feel it. Yes? Yeah. Inside the nearest cozy with red leather booth and soft yellow lighting. The smell of coffee and fresh pancakes fill the air, and the love hum of conversation makes the place feel warm and inviting. Jin's look around, her expression is one of constant annoyance. Ugh. So, what now? We serve people or something? Not exactly. Let's start by talking to the manager, see if they need a hand with anything. I spot a woman behind the counter, flipping through receipts. Perfect. Excuse me, do you need any help around here? The woman behind the counter glances at us, raising an eyebrow as if we've interrupted her flow. Help? Not today, thanks, we've got everything covered. Jin smirks, folding her arm triumphantly. You look so happy there. And we're done here, give me the key. I give her a pointed look, then I turn to the woman again. Are you sure? There's gotta be something you can do to help. The manager shrugged, looking a bit puzzled by my persistence. Really, we're good. Maybe check back in our time? The lady walks to the other side of the counter, leaving us. Jin smells like a little shit. Great work, hero. Yeah, I'll laugh it up. But we're not done. What do you mean not done? We tried and no one wants our help. I start scanning the near looking for a sign of someone who might need a hand. Just give me a minute, there's always someone who needs help. She grunts and leans against the counter. Don't you have a booty call on the other side of the country to get to? Right I'm about to respond to her smart ass comment, the door swings open. Oh, what a sweet old lady. A short, elderly woman who I guess to be in her 80s slowly walks inside with a small careful step, her mobility walker clattering slightly. I glance at Jane, raising an eyebrow. I think she's the murderer. I think the old lady is the murderer in this story. There. She looks at the woman and back at me. The woman moves towards one of the booths, but the effort of getting seated looks like it's going to be a challenge. Excuse me, ma'am, do you need a hand? I step forward. Not waiting for Jane's sarcasm to kick in, the woman looks up at me, her face softening into a kind but hurt smile. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, aren't you sweet? I could use a little help, yes. These old legs aren't what they used to be. I nod, carefully helping her ease into the booth. That's why you should replace your legs with robotic legs, cybernetic legs. There you are, amazing. There you go, all settled in. Thank you, dear. You don't know how much I appreciate it. That's no problem at all. Ho, young man these days, so nice and helpful. I'm a woman, ma'am. Oh, I see. I thought you are going by that, mask pronouns. No one makes a guilty expression, but I laugh it off. This happens a lot, I'm used to it. Oh, my apologies. Young ladies are just so helpful, I see. I glance over at Jane, willing her to approach us and join in. Jane moves to turn her back to us, but a woman catches her just in time. And you, young lady? Oh, you remind me of my granddaughter. Jane turns back around, her escape plan dwindle. The elderly woman eyes sparkle with warmth, and I can see Jane struggling to maintain her cool demeanor. Yes, you have that same gentle spirit. Don't be shy, dear. Come, join us. Jane hesitates, glancing at me as if seeking a way out, but I just nod encouragingly. Not. I'll describe her as gentle spirit, though. Okay. I don't know. Maybe she is a gentle spirit. She steps closer, reluctantly taking a seat. I do so as well. The elderly woman beams clearly pleased. There we go, now we can all chat together. You two are such a lovely pair. Thanks. So, what brings you here today, ma'am? Please, call me Grandma Peaches. Grandma Peaches? Alright, my name's Charlie and this is... I'm sure whatever Jane would be comfortable with me sharing her name, even if it's a very obvious alias. I glance at her. Jane Tamano. Charlie and Jane, what wonderful names. My grandmother's name was Jane as well. I see. Your grandmother name? Damn. Jane acting awkward, she must be holding back on that witty tongues of hers. I can deal with insulting myself and not mostly, but I draw the line at innocent grandmas. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry, but what I'm about to do to the innocent grandmas. Of what I'm about to say to them. So what brings you here, Grandma Peaches? Peaches leans back, her hand resting on her lap, a twinkle in her eye, and she begins to share her story. And I'm from my time wondering that older folks love talking about their routines and stories of the past. Just a simple question cheers Peaches up immediately. You see that hovel over next street? I'm staying there with my husband, Horace. We're on our way to visit our grandchildren. That lazy bone refused to get up to get some breakfast with me, so I came over myself to get those tasty, delicious-looking pancakes. Everyone talks fondly of these pancakes. I couldn't wait for another day. Ho 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 ho. Pancakes here really are the best, and it must be nice to be out on a trip with your husband. Oh, it truly is. It feels like I'm a youngling all over again, back on the road with my beloved. Peaches is absolutely precious. I love her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. Jane's been quietly listening while she spoke, not moving an inch, wondering what's on her mind. We're going to visit our grandchildren for a whole week. They live in a lovely little town by the sea. It's been ages since we last saw them. Horace and I are just so excited. You know, I remember when my granddaughter was just a little thing, always running around with her dolls. Now she's a teenager, all grown up and too busy for her old grandmother. I'm not absorbing her words. Jane, still quite beside me, seems to be listening somewhat intently. What about you two? What brings you here today? You look like you're up to some good deeds. Well, I'm going on a last-minute cross-country road trip to visit my ex-girlfriend I haven't seen in a half-decade, and this is the runaway girl I pick up on the way there. We're just trying to help out wherever we can. Yeah, no. Would you imagine if I said that, loser? Helping others is such a wonderful thing to do. It brings joy to both the giver and the receiver. I'm so glad you two stopped by to help me today. I glance at Jane, who remains impassive, her arms crossed as she listens quietly, not quite ready to engage. I believe that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can brighten someone's day. What about you, young lady? Do you like pancakes? Peaches asked, looking at Jane. I guess they are okay. Peaches doesn't seem to mind Jane lacks of enthusiasm. She's too good for this world. Well, I hope you both get to enjoy some delicious pancakes soon. You deserve it after all this good work. Just in time, a waiters came by our table and we ordered some of their famous pancakes. Jane's get her juice box and Peaches managed to convince her to get some pancakes too. Not even Jane is immune to her preciousness after all. Oh, Peaches. Grandma Peaches. Made the pancakes together. Peaches was in her element, chatting away about her grandchildren while Jane quickly sipped her juice box. Sips? I'm just imagining that doc image meme and Jane just sipping there. I think maybe her earlier reluctance will fade slightly if she tried the fluffy pancakes, but it hasn't changed her mood any. I'm pretty sure her troubles are much more deeper than pancakes, but yeah. Oh, these are even better than I thought they'd be. Just look at that syrup glistening. That's not to say Jane hasn't eaten most of her pancakes though. She was hungry, I knew it. See, not so bad, right? Jane rolls her eyes as she takes in her bite. You're okay. Just claps her hand together, her eyes lighting up with a new idea. You know, I think Horace would love these blueberry pancakes. He can be a stubborn one, but I bet if I went over to the hotel and convinced him, he wouldn't be able to resist. Aha! There it is. Leave it to us. We'll get him for you. Jane immediately tenses, setting her juice back down a little harder than necessary. Oh no. Wait. It's just a quick trip to the hotel on the next street over, right? Grandma Peaches will love to help. Oh, you'll be doing me a great favor. He'll just grumble a bit, but deep down he'll love surprises. Come on, Jane, what's the harm? Think of it as our good deed of the day. Jane sighs, clearly not thrilled. She finishes her pancakes and shrugs. Peaches beams and claps her hands together in delight. Thank you, thank you. Just tell him that Peaches is waiting for him and that pancakes are worth every step. I just realized the image on your postcard is Peaches as well. We'll be right back. In Charlie's car. I gobble down the rest of my food, takes a big sip of my drink, and get up from my seat. And Jane is sun behind cloud. Interesting. Interesting metaphor, maybe. Jane suddenly curses me but follows me anyway. Yeah, that says dinner, not dingo. Alright, kid. This is our first mission. Locate Horace, deliver the pancake message, and return victorious. Jin sighs heavily. She lets the frown she's been meaning to make all this time shows. You're way too excited about this. Hey, it's not every day you get sent on a pancake mission by someone as charming as Peaches. And volunteering makes you feel good, you'll see. Jin just shrugs, still looking skeptical but trudging along beside me as we make our way down the street towards the hotel. She doesn't have a choice. Is that good? The hotel isn't far, just a couple of blocks down, and the streets are quite this early. Jin walks with her usual reluctant pace, looking like she'd rather be anywhere else. You know, you might even enjoy this if you let yourself. Let's just get this over with. I was the same way when I started volunteering. Lottie used to have to physically drag me around. We reached the hotel, a modest, old-fashioned place with a welcoming sign of potted plants by the entrance. The lobby cozy and quiet, just like the diner. Here my Peaches stayed there on the first floor, room 104. As I grumble about every little thing, Lottie will not stop and will pull me along to help with whatever random task she found for us. She told me it would get easier and that someday I actually look forward to it. I didn't believe her then, no way. But little by little I started to see what she meant, even if I didn't admit it out loud. There was something about helping people, seeing them smile, that started to grow on me. Aww, that's so cool. Looking at Jenna with her defense slouch and that hard-closed self-expression, I need to do this for her. Do you? Stop staring at me, you're stupid. I'm the one paying you for your food, you little... Deep breath. She's a kid, don't yell, no matter how much you want to let her know what's what. Heh. Heh heh heh. That's a win. I knock on the door of room 104. Jin watches me with a smirk, fully aware of my inner struggle not to snap at her. What, no lecture? Guess you're not as tough as you think. I ignore her jab, but for a moment we hear some rustling from inside. The door creaks open and there stands Horace, looking every bit the lazy bone Peaches had described. Damn, alright. Hello, Horace. Can I help you? I flash him with my most winning smile just as Lottie and I used to practice. Hello, Mr. Horace. We're friends of Peaches. She sends us over to fetch you for some blueberry pancakes. Horace raises an eyebrow. He looks from me to Jane, who's slouched against the doorframe with a disinterested expression. My wife sent you? Pancakes, you say? Blueberry ones? Jane's expression is very different for Horace. Jane snorts softly, muttering under her breath. Yeah, apparently it's an emergency. I hold back a grimace. Horace stares at us both for a long moment before putting on a big smile. He wraps his face, looking almost boyish despite his age. Blueberry pancakes, my favorite. After all these years, you never forgot. Oh, that's sweet. Jin shifted uncomfortably, glancing away, but as for me, I love seeing how his expression changed to one of warmth and joy when we mentioned Peach's name. Peaches seems sure you're coming running at the mention of pancakes. Horace chuckles and shakes his head. Well, if she went through all the trouble of sending two young folks to fetch me, I better not disappoint her. Let me grab my coat. That's a hat on Horace. Postcard? I love all the characters so far. As I head back inside to get ready, I steal a quick look at Jane. Did she see that? What? They've been married for decades, but he's still so in love with her. They're so sweet. Jane scoffs. Sappy. You're gross. She crosses her arms, staring stubbornly at the floor. People don't really stay like that. They just get used to each other. Have a bit of joy in your life, kid. It'll do you some good. Sure? Sure it's that easy? I've never been married myself. It'll be nice, I think. Lottie will look really good in a white dress, holding a bouquet. Holding a bouquet, walking down the aisle. You're gross. I haven't said anything. I can see it in your face. I can see it in your face. Ew. Horace returns, striking into a thick coat and adjusting his hat. He looks lively for someone who just woken up for pancakes. Alright, let's go surprise my Peaches. She's going to love this. He gives us a wink and we turn to head back to the diner with our new friend. When we reach the dinner, Peaches spots up from her seat and gasps, her eyes wetting with joy. Horace, you actually came! Horace grins, taking her hand in and giving it a gentle squeeze. Oh, how could I say no to blueberry pancakes and you, my dear? Peaches giggles and the two of them gaze at each other with such warmth, it's almost like they're the only two people in the room. See, told you they were sweet. Jen rolls her eyes. Horace takes a seat next to Peaches and she leans her head on his shoulder. You always did know how to make me feel special. Well, I'd be a fool not to. Oh, Horace. Oh, Peaches. This is so sweet, but I'm in pain seeing this. They shared a look that speaks volume, a lifetime of memories back into one glance. It's a rare feeling seeing love like this, steady, gentle, and if Lottie and I could be like that someday. I think I'd be the happiest woman in the world. Good for you. Yes? We're all digging the blueberry pancakes together, passing plates around when Horace sits his fork down and lets out a hearty laugh. Ho 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 ho. I had explained to them both that we were on somewhat of a road trip in our van. We then began to exchange stories. You know, Peaches and I weren't always like this. In fact, when we met, she was running away from home. Why is everyone running away from home in this story? Jen's eyes widen under reflection, as do mine. Wait, really? You ran away, Grandma Peaches? Peaches laughs, a little embarrassed, but she doesn't deny it. Oh, I was a real firecracker back then. Had my own motorcycle and everything. Jen nearly chokes on her speed, eyes widening. You had a motorcycle? Oh yes, ho ho ho, bright red with custom flames on the side, my pride and joy. My pride and joy as well. Did you name it as well? I'll never forget the sight of her speeding down the highway. Music is nice. Highway, all leather jacket and attitude. I thought I'd never see anyone like her again. Okay, I trust Grandma Peaches now. You're not a murderer. You're 100% trustable. Astera May is trying to picture the sweet little Peaches as a wild rebellious biker. So you just took off on a motorcycle one day? I was young and tired of being told what to do. Didn't know where I was going, but I wanted to see the world. And lucky for me, she ended up stranded in my town. I offered to help fix up her bike and the rest. Well, here we are, all these years later. Peaches leans her head against Horace's shoulder, looking content. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? Sometimes it takes the wrong turn to get you where you're meant to be. Yeah, it is. But wanna know what I think? Peaches asks, looking at Jane. What? It's the universe theory. It takes us to our people and the places where we belong. Yeah, well, maybe the universe get a little lost with me. It's not just the universe, Grandma Peaches, it's also us. We take our own step in the universe and try to find people who are good with us. Oh, don't you worry, the universe can be a bit clumsy, but it always finds its way. You just need a little patience. Listen to Peaches, kid, she's got more wisdom than all of us combined. Jane says nothing, just glances away. Peaches has a point, the universe has a funny way of bringing people together, even if they're not quite ready to believe it yet. Not just for romance and partnership, but family too. My family are my friends, and I had to search for them. It wasn't easy, but I found them along with a place where I belong and can be myself without any barriers. Peaches is wise. I hope the kid at least thinking about this a little. I love the wrinkle in their hands. Then, Jen raises her voice suddenly. You wanna go out to the van? Tired? I'll have home too. Oh, okay. Peaches and Horace both stopped the conversation. I too almost choked on my drink. She's opening up. You left your... Why is the textbook covering you? That's so sad. Left your home like I did? Oh my. Peaches' smile falls a little at Jen's quite small voice. What's in her mind, dearie? Whatever it is, you can talk to Grandma Peaches. Jen lets out a sigh, hugging her own arm tight and looking down at the floor. No, I didn't leave. I was forced out. And when Jane drops the bombshell, Peaches and Horace let out a gasp. Oh, poor dear. Jane. That's terrible, sweetheart. No one should have to feel like that. Dearie, no one can force you to go anywhere you don't want to be. You deserve to feel safe in love. That's so true. I glanced at Jane, half expecting her to shrug it off to put up her usual walls. But instead, she just looks more lost. I didn't have a choice. Her voice is so small, she sounds nothing like her usual self. Oh, my dear, my poor dear. Life can be so hard sometimes, but when you know you can always find your way, it's never too late. I can believe it. I can believe I was letting her struggle. Where are you headed? Jen gives them the name of the place she asked me to drop her off at. That's quite a while away. Will you be okay? Do you have enough food, water, change of clothes? I step in. I'll be taking her there. We'll be fine. I'm not letting her out of my sight until she's safe, and we'll go buy some good clothes for you, alright? Okay, if you really want to. Her voice still hesitant. I feel bad. Peaches and I have plenty of connections all over the country from our road trips to days. That's right, give these youngsters our contact Horace. If anything happened, calls us. Horace quickly scribbles down his phone number on a napkin and hands it to me. Thank you. Ooh, 77774312 Horace. Jen just nods as I add their numbers to my contact and calls them to see if it's correct. Oh, that's terrifying me. Appearington comes out of her pocket confirming that it's the right number. What if they just give you the wrong number and you both just start awkwardly? Like, oops. There we have it. Don't be afraid to give us a call, you hear. Thank you so much. Same goes for you too. But it still feels so weird to be a bit accurate with the button do stuff. That has been a long talk. With our run of hugs and promise to keep in touch, Jen and I make our way back to the van. Open the door for her. She hesitates for a moment before climbing in. Let's hit the road, yeah? I start phoning engine. But before I get my hand on the wheel, I put the napkin Horse gave me in a safe corner. Okay, don't use music again. I like keeping little mementos of the people I've met. It's fun thinking back on each face in memory. As we drive away from the diner, leaving Peaches and Horace behind, the road stretches out ahead of us. We'll stop by a store to get you some clothes so you don't have to wear that uniform anymore. Jane doesn't respond. It's going to be a long drive till our next stop. The roads are illuminated by the headlights of the van as we drive into the night. The landscape blurs by, sounds settling in the air. I want to say something left Jane spared by the words just won't come. I glance over at her. She's staring out the window expressionless. I'm not the right person for this. It will be so much easier if Lottie were here. I could practically hear her voice in my head, encouraging me to try harder to make Jane smile, but Lottie isn't here. The miles pass. The guilt is eating at me. Knowing I may regret saying too much, I speak. I'm sorry, Jane. I wasn't very nice to you. You're going through so much. I should have been more understanding. If you need anything at all, you can talk to me, okay? You can use my phone to talk to Peaches and Horace too. You can stay. I'm not going to make you leave. Like her family did. Years go by, generations grow up, and it still happens. That still happens. I'll be right back because I want to take a little break because it's been quite a while of talking. BRB. Okay, so I lied about the small break because I felt. Here we are. Years go by, generation grow up, and it still happens. Yeah, I feel a little bit sleepy and then nap. For me, my foster family at the time didn't like that I was showing interest in other girls. Oh no. We're not going to house someone like you. I can still picture their faces, rejections of my very being. They were fostering kids for checks and nothing else. They didn't care about me, not nearly as much as they cared for their precious morale. I don't know if Jane was also fostered like me. I don't know anything about her past other than what she revealed at the diner. But it happens with biological families too. It's terrible. People shouldn't have kids if this is how they'll treat them, if they won't accept mistakes, differences, and ways of living. It's okay, you can stay. I repeat, gentler this time. The very same words I wish I had been told at the time. Jane opens her mouth. I'm about to tell her she doesn't have to explain herself. Oh. Us lying. About what? Huh? About being forced out. What? The sudden shift in her tone baffles me. Wait, why would you? I just thought it'll be fun. What? Oh, shit, wait. Someone is at the door, BRB. Okay, everything seems clear. Let's initially. What? You thought lying about. Wait, yeah, I kinda quick save and quick load, so. I'm trying to select the preference. It's kinda hard. Is it? Yeah, well, where's it reset? Huh. You think lying about it will be fun? What kind of... Her nonchalance infuriates me. I can't believe she will twist something so serious. Horace and Peaches were legitimately worried for her. I was worried for her. How could you? You played with their emotions. Jane doesn't react. She's not considering Horace and Peaches at all. She doesn't care. I don't care about them. But you? You were all wrapped up in it. Poor little Jane. All yours to protect and look after. What the fuck is wrong with you? I keep driving. I need to keep my hands busy. Didn't it feel good feeling like the hero for this last hour? This is messed up. What the fuck? You're not even mad about me lying. You're mad that I made you care. She leans back in her seat, a smirk on her lips as if she's just made a profound revelation. The kind of higher than thou mentality that infuriates me. Especially coming from someone wearing that uniform. I can't believe you. I can't believe you twist something so serious into a joke. I can hold back my anger. Uh-oh. What you said isn't a joke. It's a real thing that happens to people and it's not a joke. What the actual fuck is your problem, Jane? Ooh. Yeah, about about that. I scream, slamming my foot on the brake and bringing the van to a screeching halt. Ah. The sudden stop jolts us both. What? Chill out. Chill out? You think this is funny? You're playing with people's feelings. I can feel the heat intensifying in my cheeks, adrenaline surging through my veins. Calm down, don't let the other Charlie come out. The other Charlie, huh? This isn't you. It's not like they were actually worried about me, they don't even know me. It doesn't matter if they know you, they cared, and you just toyed with that. I grip the steering wheel tightly, knuckles turning white, my voice shakes. The faces the couple made listening to her, the way they cared, they had no idea. Even now, they may be waiting for her to contact them, they might be worrying about her. Fuck. You don't do that to people, you just don't. You think that's what this is? Fun? Maybe this is a fun little game to you playing a runaway, but it's not a game to everyone else. This isn't your preppy buddy high school, this is real life. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Kick out a nice and high schooler in the middle of the night? You think you're so clever, don't you? Fuck, are you even in high school? Was anything she told about herself real? For all I know, she's in her 30s and wearing a uniform just for the kicks. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck you, Jane. God damn it. With each word, I fight against the urge to lash out. I remind myself that losing control won't help. It never has. It always makes it so much worse. I'm not that person anymore. She's gone. Fix. Fix? Fascinating words here. I think of Lottie, my Lottie. She's the reason I'm out here. I need to see her. Fuck. After a few more deep breaths, I shift my focus back on the road. The rest stop. We need to get the rest up, and from then on, I'll just drive and drop Jane off. I grit my teeth. I refuse to let her get to me no matter how much she tries. With every second that passes, I remind myself to breathe, to stay focused. And I drive. Chapter 2. Oh, fascinating. I'll end the video right here right now because it's been quite a while for me. So I guess that's all for down memory lane for now. Ooh, spicy. A lot of characters that they are bringing here. Those are all fine selections. I hate how Canadian this is. Fear. This gives me fear. The backgrounds, I mean. Anyway, yes. Yes, the characters are amazing. I love the drama and the plot lines going on here. What's going on with this character? What's going on with this character? They each have their own struggles here. So I guess that's all for Down Memory Lane for now. I hope you enjoy it. See you all later then in the next chapter. Bye bye.